Hello, this is Chris Mills coming to you from the Greenwich branch of the Huron County Community Library. And I am excited to announce that we have new books. These are our first shipments since we reopened, and we're going to look at some of the titles that are here. Now remember, these titles will be available at the Greenwich location of the Huron County Community Library, but you can also request them through your account on SEO. You can give the library a call, or you can even comment on this video. We'll check for a few days and we'll put you on the list. So let's get started and see what's in here. We have a lot of titles by big name authors that I know people have been waiting for. David Baldacci, Walk the Wire. This is part of the Amos Decker series. We also have a new Jeffrey Deaver. This, I believe, is a Coulter Shaw mystery. Got some really good reviews. Some different titles and some different people. Jen Waite. This is the Survival Instincts is supposed to be a very tightly plotted thriller. Received some good advanced reviews from other authors. So give that one a try if you're in the mood for a thriller. Let's see, Kristen Higgins. If you like Debbie McComber, Nancy Thayer, some of those authors, give this one a try. This is about a couple who finds themselves at a crossroads in their marriage at a very different point in life than they expected. And I mentioned Debbie McComber. Here's her new one. It's in large print too, so let us know if you need this one. If you are in the mood for historical fiction, Lisa Wingate, The Book of Lost Friends. She wrote a book called Before We Were Yours, which was very popular a few years ago. This is her next one, and this takes a look at lost friends articles that were actual real things during the Civil War, trying to reconnect with missing family members and friends. And this bounces back and forth between, I believe, 1980s and the Civil War time. This is a new kind of mystery thriller series. It's supposed to be kind of madcap, a little bit more fun than what you would expect out of a mystery. If you like the Stephanie Plum series by Jan Jovanovich, I would definitely give He Started It by Samantha Downing a try. Looking for something dark, Paul Tremblay, Survivor Song. He wrote The Cabin at the End of the World. Sometimes they're classified as horror, but they're more to have a creepy element. This one has to deal with a, oddly enough, global pandemic and people who are rushing to find a cure. Some other classic authors who came out with books, Michael Connelly. This is, I believe, part of the Jack McAvoy series. Another Sonny Randall novel by Mike Lupica, using Robert B. Parker's characters. So that one is also available. Let's see, who else? Oh, almost forgot this biggie. John Grisham. Camino Winds. This is his latest book. I looked at the reviews. It's supposed to be a little bit of a departure from his lawyer-based stories, and I believe this one reads a little bit more like kind of a buddy cop, private investigator kind of genre. So, but it's John Grisham, so it's got to be good. Let's see. The Summer Deal by Jill Shalvis. If you liked her other books, we have a few of them on our shelves here in Greenwich. It's usually a family story, and I mean, how do you go wrong with that cover this time of year? Jennifer Chiavarini, The Lincoln Sisters, historical fiction. She's always been a popular choice. Let's see. Susan Elizabeth Phillips, Dance Away With Me. Again, if you like Debbie McComber, Jill Shalvis, some of those authors, you like a good family story. Usually they're dealing with some sort of a trouble, some sort of a problem. And that's what this is. A woman takes off to a Tennessee mountain town to heal from a trauma and discovers that she has unresolved feelings. This one has been written up a lot. Emma Donoghue, if you read The Room a few years ago, this is her latest. It is set in Dublin, Ireland during the 1918 flu pandemic, and revolves around a maternity ward at that time and a nurse who works there. We also have Someone Like You. This is the newest standalone by Karen Kingsbury. Another summer novel. How can you go wrong with a cover like this? Mary Alice Monroe on Ocean Boulevard. Here you go, Amish and Mennonite fans. We have The Crow's Call. This is the beginning of a brand new series by Wanda Brunstetter. And also another brand new series, Tracy Peterson. This one is Secrets of My Heart, and it is #1 in her Willamette Bride series. And we have Dark August. This is kind of a dark, atmospheric book about a woman who stirs up suspicions about her boyfriend that he might not necessarily be telling her 100% the truth about what he does for a living. I have Ellen Hildebrand, 28 Summers. She is another summer author. You just can't go wrong if you like a family story. Lots of atmospheric, lots of descriptions of the beach. It'll make you feel like you're there. Let's see. We also have some, oh, wait a minute, almost forgot. Mary Kay Andrews, another perennial summer favorite, and this one's called Hello Summer. And Susan Wiggs, The Lost and Found Bookshop. If you've never read her before, if you like Debbie McComber and Mary Alice Monroe, Nancy Thayer, those sorts of authors, give her a try. This is The Lost and Found Bookshop. I also have some nonfiction and some kids books in here. We have The Planter of Modern Life. This is a story about Lewis Bromfield and his founding of Malabar Farm, just a few miles south of us. I have The Book of Rosie. This is a true story written by a woman who was held at the border. She was attempting to flee from Guatemala. She was held at the U.S. border and separated from her children. Some current events right there. Speaking of current events, and by popular demand, we do have a copy of Too Much Is Never Enough by Mary Trump. Also, I have some really fun kids books in here. I have new graphic novels, Camping with Unicorns. This is a brand new series called Middle School Misadventures, Operation Hat Heist. I have the new Bad Guys book. Come and get it. Also stories with The Princess Rules, some easy readers like this Bologna and Friends. And this is the beginning of a new series for Entry Chapter readers, and it's Layla in the Bots, and this one's called Happy Paws. Some other books. Oh, I missed a whole section of fiction. Emily Giffin, The Lies That Bind. If you've read Emily Giffin, you know what to expect. She has got a good story with big characters who have a lot of problems to solve. And this one is no different. A woman meets a man. They have a brief encounter right before 9/11, and he goes missing. And she takes searching for him upon herself, even though they barely know each other. And that's The Lies That Bind by Emily Giffin. The new Nora Roberts, Hideaway. This is, yes, this is a standalone, and this is kind of back to what I call meat and potatoes Nora Roberts. Family story. It's set in California at a ranch in Big Sur, and the problems that go along with that. And I believe we are on to Brad Meltzer, The Lincoln Conspiracy, and this is the secret plot to kill America's 16th president and why it failed. So, if you're into that kind of thing. We also have The Women with Silver Wings. This is a story of the women Air Force pilots in World War II. Didn't realize that was a thing. Countdown 1945, the extraordinary story of the atomic bomb and the 116 days that changed the world. We have some suggestions if you're looking for some road trips. 100 Drives, 5,000 Ideas. This is put out by National Geographic, so you know they've done the research. And there are some relatively local Ohio and neighboring states trips in there as well. And I also have other chapter books. Some new ones here. Knights versus the End of Everything. Here in the Real World. This is written by Sarah Pennypacker, who wrote the book Pax about the fox. And The Littlest Voyager, which is a Newbery Award-winning author, and this is their latest title, historical fiction for the chapter book set. And we have some really awesome picture books. You Matter. Up on Bob. Can't go wrong with a wiener dog and a cat that annoys him. I'm just saying. With All My Heart. The Girl and the Dinosaur. The Chalk Giraffe. I Am Goose. Little Unicorn is Scared. This book is actually part of a brand new series and dealing with childhood fears. This one deals with fear of the dark and has some really practical lessons that even little ones can learn from reading the story. How to Put an Octopus to Bed. I've never tried it. I might have to read this if I need some tips. Summer Song. And library books are not for eating. And that is most of what we have. So please remember, don't eat your library books. And again, if you're interested in any of these, I know I went through them really fast. Give us a call, comment, let us know what you want, and we will put a hold on it or get it to you right away. Thank you. Have a great day.